Connection channel. Alright, guys, welcome to the live stream. This is Amanda's first time on live.
Hi.
Hey, Amanda, you're famous now. You're famous among the people.
What's up, peeps?
So, later on today, we're really excited to announce a new podcast in the works. Well, more so, Amanda's. Amanda, you want to take that away?
Yeah, as a mental health, survivor and advocate, I'm launching a mental health podcast with Joe here to go over ways you can,
Ways you can cope with mental illness.
strategies to, in case.
And there will be a number to call if you are indeed in crisis or know somebody that's in crisis. There will be a number in the episode's description
Below.
just in case if anybody needs it.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be later on today.
This afternoon.
And yeah. As for this channel, I got a couple projects in the works for that, as well as my history channel. I'll put a link in there later on today. But as of right now, subscribe to this channel and subscribe to Amanda's channel. Links are in the description. And we need all the subscribers we can get. And speaking of which, I want to again thank you to my subscribers. Mainly Amanda here, my lovely co-host.
Yep.
And everybody else that help get this channel to 53 subscribers and counting. You guys are awesome. Shout out once again to my Ace of Wild family, this agency even, and just because like I said, just because you have a disability doesn't mean it should define who you are. And as far as advocacy goes, just keep pushing for what you want. Just keep pushing. There's no limit. Even if it's gonna get shut down, you gotta keep advocating. That's what advocating is. Advocating is not just one voice alone. It's all of us. We have wants and needs as people with disabilities. Whether it's more hours at work, wanting to volunteer your time in the community, or really goals implemented in program. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And list goes on. There's no limit. There's no limit to what you guys can achieve. Advocacy is a big thing. Advocacy is a big thing for me. It's a big dream of mine to be the voice of those who don't have one or do have one, but just are a little unsure how to use that voice to advocate on their own behalf or the behalf of peers. Amanda and I, we learned through pretty much trial and error. Growing up in Jersey City, young kid, I had the slightest idea of what advocacy was. Growing up, going to a school where nobody really knew much about my developmental disability or my intellectual disability, and not until I came out here in 2012 rather. I came to this agency in 2016 and got a really in-depth look at people such as myself and Amanda. And lo and behold, here I am today. Advocacy plays a huge role in my life, and it can definitely play a huge role in yours if you know how to go about it and explore the different avenues to go down and know who to talk to. It's my mission, like I said, to one day be an advocate for the developmentally, intellectually disabled, and really be a voice for them, even if they can't speak. I'll be their voice. That's why I want to network and collab with different people, even the COO or the CEO here, kind of spearhead different projects and bring people along for the ride with me, including Amanda here, who's been my co-host, my A1 Day One. Not since like the channel started, but as it was getting built up, she came along for the ride, and it's my promise. I'm going to deliver more advocacy related content to you guys and share my story, share my experiences growing up in Jersey, struggling to advocate or identify as a self advocate up until I came out here and pretty much found my voice. And Amanda here, actually, as a matter of fact, she was self advocacy president for a short time,
For a short time.
and yeah, she got to experience what it's like on that side of it.
Mm-hmm.
Helping other people.
Like him.
Yes, like me.
Like him.
And but yeah, that's our mission. We want to be the voice for other people. Just like Amanda and I. Whether it's high functioning, low functioning, whatever. And being disabled does not have to define you. It does not have to define who you are.
Hasn't defined me at all.
I don't. We don't let it define who we are.
Nope. As a second degree black belt, it hasn't defined me.
As somebody with disabilities, I still live a full life. I go to work. I volunteer throughout the program. I come here, talk to you guys about advocacy, attend advocacy classes on occasion. And as I've said, I had to advocate to get my job. It wasn't easy at first, and the question sometimes is, being you have a disability, is it difficult to get out in the community and get a job? Out be among the workforce. Not not necessarily, but for some for some it is need the aid of a job coach or whoever to kind of like give them that push. And for me, I basically did it on my own. I saw they were hiring. I went in. I inquired. They weren't really hiring at the time, so I'm like, all right, cool. Instead of letting myself get discouraged, I went back to the program the following day. Kind of came up with a goal to refine my job search and stuff like that. Kind of worked on it. Worked with staff, the wonderful staff here that helped me with it. And lo and behold, a few days later, I went back. Um, yeah, got an interview basically, and 2 days later, I'm a full fledged Cumberland Farms employee. 3.5 years later, and so that just goes to prove you can do whatever you put your mind to.
Same with me in Taekwondo.
Right, right. So she does Taekwondo. I volunteer at a local history museum. Not now, obviously, because we're closed for the season. But if you guys do want, if you guys do want to check that out, it's the Old Fort House Museum in Lower Broadway, Fort Edward, New York. Get a get a real glimpse of modern day history or history back then in the 1700s, which I'll get into more about that on my other channel, Moments in History. Make sure to look out for that one.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, and stay tuned this afternoon because we have a huge, huge, huge podcast coming up. It's showcasing mental health awareness, mental health in general.
Mm-hmm.
Amanda's gonna, maybe share her story, and and yeah, share her story. There's definitely gonna be some resources for you guys to check out. There's gonna be a crisis hotline, and just go over some ways you can, take care of yourself take care of others, because self-care is just as important as mental health care.
On my channel, on my channel, there's a quiz.
And there is a quiz that you guys can take on Amanda's channel.
Yeah.
So head on over there, take that quiz. It's not hard at all. You know, we came up with a bunch of stuff. We worked really hard on that, on that content. So be on the lookout for that.
Please.
It's coming up this afternoon, as well as some other stuff, some shorts on my channel, some some fun stuff
Part 2 of episode 3.
on my history channel.
Yep.
We're gonna get on that, and yeah, it's gonna be big, man. It's gonna be big.
In.
And yeah, so I mean, this is part of being a content creator, being able to provide you guys with stuff like this. That's not only informative, but it's fun and engaging.
Interactive.
Yeah, and interactive. So yeah, with that being said, we hope to see you guys soon, and come back often. Check out for content. And yeah, that's Joe.
Amanda.
This is the Advocacy Connection channel. See you guys soon.
Peace. Oh my God. I just